Greetings, everybody, and welcome to episode 102 of the Sickcast, aka the Siblings in Cardboard podcast. I'm your host, and also played some Flesh and Blood this week, Noah, joined by my buddy slash co-host Thomas and Donnie. Justin sadly isn't with us. That's okay. He's got the house stuff. We know you're with us in spirit. Whether you're a veteran card gamer or a first timer just testing the waters, we are all siblings in cardboard. Guys, how have things been since we talked last time?
Same stuff, different week. Busy as crap with school, like always. Everything's winding down, so the projects are a little more intense. And this week I think I gotta come up with a full marketing pitch, along with a pitch video, a full marketing report and pitch video that I have to get submitted by Sunday. So I'm gonna be busy for the rest of the week. But I've been trying to play a little bit more Flesh and Blood. I went to Armory again last week. Think I went 1 and 2 with Pleiades, with a more updated version of Pleiades, but then came home and been playing at the kitchen table with my brother, who's been on Verdance and then RKO, and I haven't won a game since. So it's a learning curve. Everything's a learning curve. But
Everything
overall,
is
good week.
indeed a learning curve.
So, yeah, we had a ProQuest in our local area, the Level Up Duluth. And even though I didn't win it, I quote unquote won it. I got a card for you, Donnie.
Ooh.
That was out of my gem pack for my participation. And then I managed to get top 8. And I've been kind of consistently beating up Jose on Cindra with my RKO deck. And so he was kind of feeling not confident. And so I'm like, okay, let's just split pricing. Top 4, each person gets a box. We'll just split pricing. And then you don't have to worry about it. Like, you get something no matter what. And he's like, okay, fine. And so we split. And everyone likes to rub packs on Jose, right? Because he's got good luck. But whenever we compete in any kind of pack opening, he's always like, you always have the luck. And boy, do I always have the luck.
Holy
that
crap.
was my half the box.
That is... Those are pretty cards, man.
For the listeners only, for audio only, what...
Yeah, it was a full art backspin thrust, a cold foil backspin thrust, and a rainbow foil Authority of Ataya. So I opened that's not including the other M's. I opened up like $300 worth of cards in my half the pack, and the the gold foil of the ProQuest was a Bunker Beard, which is essentially worthless unless you like to meme. Yeah, so I'm the one who walked away with the money. I did get top 8 though. I had a pretty interesting run. First was Puffin against my buddy Ning. I'm ridiculously favored in that matchup, so it kind of
You just block it out.
As soon as I get a life lead, your big turn is throw Palantir for like 9, right? My normal turn is throw Mocking Blow for 10. Like,
What the only reason I'm asking is for Puffin and this I played quite a few games against him. I guess I'm just not sure what cards I'm supposed to block. Like, I feel like I can't just let Puffin hit because it's like 25 damage turns sometimes when they're 4 or 5 strung across, and you can't just there's certain things that untap the cogs. Like
you don't let Dovetail hit. You don't let Dovetail hit.
Okay.
If you can help it, and you don't let yourself lose the game to Palantir. Because Palantir is like their big wombo, right? And if you haven't seen a Golden Sky Warden and they're sitting on a bunch of like golden cogs that have no counters on them, sometimes it's just better to just block out and don't swing and make them sit with the Golden Sky Warden in their hand.
And not let him get the value out of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next, I played against a Fang who played that new card that makes it where players can't gain life. And that was
that's actually good.
That was actually really spooky. Because I had 2 Sirens of Safe Harbor blocking on the chain, and he's just like, you can't gain life. I'm like, oh. Well, now my hand sucks. My whole hand revolved around me gaining that 2 life. And I also had to just sit on a Sink Below in my arsenal for like 5 turns, because if I ever drew a Sigil with that sitting out there, it banishes, it does the same thing that Burn Them All does, right? It banishes 1 extra red card every turn. So if you ever draw a Sigil while you can't gain life, that means like you essentially drew a red cracked bauble, right? So I had to just keep a sink below in my arsenal if I drew a sigil solace to not lose the game. So I had to also just sit on a card in arsenal that I didn't really want to. Then I played against Arachnid Huntsman. Right? No. Next was Chris.
Yeah.
I played against Chris Martin. He was on Kasai, Saber's Kasai. And he was beating my butt. Like, he just, dude, it was so funny because Andrew Lorenz came by and he'd already put in the Discord that I had lost. It was that bad. I'm RKO. I don't play from life deficits really well. I was 20 life down.
Ooh.
That's a lot of life to be down.
I was getting destroyed. I went down to like 5 and then 4. And I'm literally, every mocking blow, I'm like, this is just a block 3. Every mocking blow is a block 3. All 3 big bullies, block 3s. I'm just blocking. And then I draw a sigil and I get to block with my hand and keep the sigil. And I'm like, that's pretty good. And I got to play the sigil without losing life. And then I did it again. And then I did it again. And slowly crawled back up on life. Never got back into the life lead until the very end. And I purposely pitched down like 2 2-for-8s and managed to get back around to them and through them and ended up fatiguing him. I still can't really think of how. I don't understand how I fatigued him. I'm not running Fiddler's Green in my current list either. So the only life gain are the blue sirens, Safe Harbor, and Sigil of Solace. Yeah, go ahead.
Was there no late game contention with the like Raise an Army or Blood on Her Hand? I mean, like were those like
I mostly kept him off gold, and he didn't have Raise an Army in the list. Like I think he had it in his 80. I just don't think he ran it against me, which he admits was a mistake. And I blocked out all 3 Blood Follows Blades.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just ran him out of cards. Like I ran him out of threats and started like just throwing decent. Because if I keep a couple blues, right, they hit pretty hard. And then Will Sneed, like completely ran me over with OGKO. He just had it every turn. I think he threw like 16 to 18 points every turn.
Wow,
that's that KO ceiling. Why that deck is so good.
Yeah, sometimes
its floor is, it just goes.
It's just like 7 and a 7 with an extra might token, right? Every turn, like stuff like that sometimes. And then I played against Arachnid Huntsman, cool guy named Aaron who came up with another person I get to play against quite a bit. Philip. He came up to visit him so he drove all the way up from Florida to play. He was on Huntsman, and he banished all 3 of my swing bigs, both of my pummels, and 2 of my E-strikes with Hunter or Hunted. That card is really good.
Wow.
Well, anyway, what he didn't do is he didn't keep the life lead. And so I just started mocking blowing him over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually we get to the end of the game, and I've kept exactly 1 outside interference in my deck and Rotten Remains in my deck. The rest of my deck is blue do-nothings and yellow do-nothings. It's like Steel Victory, Arg Smash. I literally put every card in the deck, including cards like Poison the Well, except for the 3 that I need for outside interference. Yes.
Yeah.
Because if he hits Arg Smash with a Hunter or Hunted.
If he hits Arg Smash, absolutely. You're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I play Rotten Remains, and I hit him for 14 with Rotten Remains. And he died.
There's a lot of one powers in both decks.
I played it. I'm like, how many ones you got? And I said, I got 8. And he's like, I've got 8. I'm like, Rotten Remains for 9. Make it 14. And he's like, I guess I'm dead.
So it gains the base to 6 with KO, then it gets the plus beyond that. That's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it was quite good.
Why isn't that card like $1 billion?
Well, after that, then
it's only good against other heroes that have a lot of 1 power attacks.
I know.
Despite me command and conquering Jose for 3 turns in a row, he kicked my butt. He beat me. So that was the end of my run. But I got the authority of Ataya. So sure, I'll take my win.
You're the real winner. I played in a Pro Quest too. It was actually really fun. So it was a lot of fun to play. It was more of like a just kind of throw the cards around and then realize afterwards all the mistakes you made, because it just, one, it'd been quite a long time. Two, playing Marlin in paper is a wild ride. I didn't forget my tunic, thankfully. I forgot to gold baited hook about 90 times that I can think of, which is just a problem. One, against aggro decks. Two, I already made gold, so like, why not? Three, let me tell you, when you feel about halfway through the game that you can't load an arrow with normal loading procedures, it's pretty wild. Because I was like, I can't load unless I draw, and I was like, didn't really think about that now, did I? I played Fatigue Jarl right around the first one. I was already running behind because I had to sleeve the deck, and then of course it's Fatigue Jarl. And I'm playing Taylor's list from the card guys, and his matchup spread does not include Fatigue Jarl, and so he's Ataya was out of there, and I really wish like that card was in there, because I'm pretty sure he ran every D-React in the world. Look, man, Ataya.
It's not in his list.
It's not. It is in the list. It's just for Guardians. You cite it out, but I don't know what Guardians he's playing. Let me tell you, it should have been in there.
You don't play it into like Pleiades and Goliath and stuff.
We learned a lot. Either way, so that one actually was a very close game. In fact, I started to really get control. A lot of he did do a remembrance, pulled an Oakenold and two CNCs, but I made him block with most of them. I think he had one Oakenold he was going to try and close the game with, and I'm not sure if he would have been able to. We ran to a time contention to where I would have, and we were playing for fun, I would have wanted to have played it out. But since I was the one that slowed it to begin with, I just conceded, because I didn't want to be the reason why I can't stand draws. And so if I couldn't do my job and close the game out with Marlin in a fashionable time, the hell with it. I learned a lot from both Jarl games. I ended up playing another one, that I need to preserve the life more, and just take turns off and just pitch the hammerhead. Like, it doesn't matter. If the turn's not me blowing for 15 or 16, there's no point in doing anything. Just get the gold where I can, move the cards along, and block and keep threat density. It just felt bad late game. But I played Jarl. Lord have mercy, and I can't remember the next game I played. You'd think I remember these types of things. I know I lost. I'll tell you that much.
It's always that second game that kind of fades from your mind.
It is. It's because like I was already like, well, shit, and then I played against Dio, and that one was a weird game. He just had like really good turns. I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong particularly, but he had 3 Cerebellums out, and so I was like, okay. I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna lose the card economy. I got max V twice in that game, and I was like, whatever. I mean, I had the life totals were pretty low, but I mean, I can't.
Did you shoot King Shark Harpoon every turn?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I could.
Yeah, you messed it up.
Exactly. So I think I hit him with a King Kraken once that was actually really good, because he ended up giving me actions that he really wanted to play. So I mean, it was, then I played into an Arachne, Slippy, sorry, I should say, completely different. And I just don't have enough, obviously, reps to that matchup, and I just overcompensate for some cards. So there were some attacks that I probably just should not have blocked. There was also other attacks that I probably should have blocked. I misused Tar Pit Trap twice, because I forgot the attack needs to have go again. So that was 2 mistakes. One, I thought he was going to attack again and left Tar Pit Trap in my arsenal and completely bricked my entire turn. So that was also my fault, since I should have just thrown it out for fun. So I literally pitched to the cannon and did absolutely nothing, which is something you can't do. So a lot of that just pretty much slowed down just the amount of pure disruption. I hit multiple times with red fin harpoon. I mean, I all red hands, pretty much got my pick. Probably could have picked better cards. I mean, I think I took a spike with Bloodrot one time, took an Orb Weaver Spinner at the other time. So I mean, I was trying to pick cards that I didn't really want to see. But that one was more just a little matchup problem. Just not entirely sure what the hell I'm doing with that matchup. And just lack of playing the deck.
You need to
Also
practice
missed probably
more.
right. We looked good while doing it though. That's the best part about it. We look fucking crispy while doing it. Then I played against Max, who was I've never seen this person before, so it seemed like I wouldn't say a newer player, just new for me. Sorry, my backpack fell, so I was like, what the hell just happened? And that one was easy. I don't think Max, like, I just kind of let the attacks go. There could have been some blocks here and there where I could have blocked Banksy and things like that, but the life was just walked down. Every turn was pretty much pure just setup. I think I blood rot into air. I think it was like a 19 overpower or something like that. Completely went in and just stole hyperdrivers. Like my gold economy was crazy. I could fish 6 cards deep. Like, the game was actually running really well. And then I played another Fatigue Jarl, and that one didn't go as well either, but that one was, again, really close. There was actually some chance to win it, but I just can't really block the sledge. I think it was an E-strike for 5 and then the sledge, and I don't have enough life. I think it was at 1, and he was floating around 2 or 3, so I just can't keep a grip to do a dominate. But good stuff all around. I played a few games against Puffin afterwards. Again, I felt the same. I tried a game where I just raced. It was absolutely abysmal. He just put 25 out and destroyed me because he dovetailed, reset everything, and then just smashed through. Then I played a game where I was trying to block a little bit more and like trying to keep the life parity, but he Golden Skywarden blocked for 13. Didn't block it out, but I mean, I was like, okay. And so I realized Puffin has quite a fridge. The unicycle's crazy. The cogs are wild. And it feels like there's so much width. Like, I'm like, where's the width going to come from? But the width is there. I mean, the gun comes in for 3 at the end. Most of the things have go again. They're 5, 6, 7 go again. If you're not somehow taking attacks away from the Puffin, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do in that matchup.
She has on hits, and like if she's sitting on a lot of cogs, sometimes it's better just to block.
I think I'm playing her as if she's like all gas, no brakes Azalea, and I think Marlon is definitely not that type of a ranger. I got caught a couple of times with no gold, which was, God, the gold generation was either just out of control or I was just hungry for it. But I learned a little bit. I learned that I need to fish when I have the free gold because it's free and it lets you get to cards that you can buff so you can actually make turns meaningful. And then I had a 3 of a kind where I 3 of a kinded twice and I literally couldn't find anything. Or like you 3 of a kind into 3 pumps. What the hell are you going to do with them? You can't even play them. So it's, I don't know. But I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. And I feel like that deck is challenging. I was talking to Will Bradshaw from the card guys, and he was on it, and he was kind of feeling the same way. The deck flows really well when it flows, but it's not an easy deck to play. Not well. Doesn't feel like it. Azalea is literally just throw pumps out and blow somebody's home up, and Marlin is a lot more nuance to it. So, but all in all, look good. I just got a couple more pieces to flesh out the foil, so it should all be foiled. I'm looking for like drop the anchor because I forgot, and then everything else is just crispy. We looked stellar getting our ass beat.
So
God, we look good.
We missed talking about the week 2 results of ProQuest because we recorded on Sunday and the results came out on Monday. But in general, the week 1 and week 2 are about the same with a slight flip between Verdance and Cindra for the weekend. Verdance and Cindra are way in the lead for success over the ProQuest season, with 3rd and 4th kind of being held down by KO. And Dash IO is kind of floating in there too. She's doing well. And then after that, it's just a mix of a lot of stuff. You got some Prisms, you got Acilio, Kasai's doing okay. So, I mean, Value Warrior is a thing. RKO's picked up his first set of Living Legend points as of week 3. I think he picked up 4 wins all in one weekend. So people are starting to figure out how to play him and build him.
That tracks.
I would say, other than Cindra and Verdance being a little too strong, it looks kind of okay. But man, if you don't like playing into those heroes, you probably should choose a different deck for ProQuest. In week 2, they were 40% of the wins were Verdance and Cindra. And
Yes.
then 39% of the wins for week 3. So that being
And Gravy
said,
took kind of a back seat. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
is either of them going to get touched for Worlds? A lot of people are complaining about Verdance. A lot of people are complaining about Verdance.
I don't think Cindra is going to get touched, especially not right before Worlds, because I think most of Cindra's strength is still in the fact that people struggle to block her. Like, if you don't block correctly, and it's very difficult to block correctly against, and prevent the mass triggers, but that's not really a concern at the higher levels of play most of the time. Verdance, on the other hand, Verdance is likely to get touched. I think she's probably going to take some kind of hit.
Her win rate is like really high. It's extremely, extremely high. It is in that range where they've openly admitted that heroes are starting to be problematic. She's in the low 60%. So
I mean, who's her kryptonite? Because I mean, everybody always says Gravy's supposed to be like.
It's basically just Gravy. Cindra's not great, which is probably why Cindra's doing pretty well.
Right, because they don't speak to each other really well, but like the Cindra's just going fast, and the Verdance has to play a quicker package. Because I've seen quite a lot of Cindra Verdance. But even in even in the Gravy Verdance, it doesn't even feel like the Verdances really care. Like they're just. It feels rough. What would they even touch from Verdance? Like what is the problem child in that deck?
I mean, really? You want to hear the real answer? It's Stormstriders.
You can't ban Stormstriders, though.
Well, not till Kano's gone, or he'll never leave. But
I mean, like, yes, I know, because she has kill potential from 9. Do they get rid of Burn Bear until she's gone? But that just feels so terrible.
No. 2-card 6s aren't really the problem. They make it where fatigue isn't something that you could do to a wizard, so it does remove a way of consistently beating wizard. But
I don't know.
I mean,
maybe
they might
touch the deck.
I don't know. They might touch Tree. They can get rid of Channel Millennium Tree, but then Florian catches a lot of hate.
Is she playable without
if they
Tree?
touch Carapace, what about Carapace?
No.
Again, Florian just gets kind of dunked.
I mean,
I don't know if there are any good wizard cards.
Your terms are acceptable.
I mean, Ring of Roses would be a good hit.
Is that really what's winning the game, though?
Dude, man. Okay, she goes from being a really good hero to being easily the best hero in the game if she plays Ring of Roses on turn 1 or 2. Like, it's just that card is so nutty.
It is really good.
I wouldn't mind it being banned. I mean, it's a one of. I kind of hate like legendary one ofs that sit in the deck and like completely warp the meta if you see them early or not. Like the one of permanents, right? Like pitch cards, all the pitch gems, whatever. It's kind of cool, like having turns that revolve around them. But like your one of auras and landmarks and stuff. Like Library of Solana, I hate that card too.
Yeah, but like, how many games are like decided because Ring of Roses gets played? I mean, I guess if it gets played that early, right, it's probably like insane.
Yeah,
but being a one-of, I don't know. It feels rough. It feels rough to attack an already one-of. But I mean, I guess it does. Nobody catches strays on it.
I mean, you could maybe get rid of Evergreen because that limits her ability to survive through fatigue. If people bring enough life gain and AB, like they could just try to sit her out. It's still hard because she could still do like mini combos. She could still play Channel Millennium Tree.
Is this, and I've heard more of it being this way. You know, you frequent Twitter, and obviously everybody wants to complain about everything on Twitter. But a lot of people talking about the way that Verdance and Gravy, but mainly like let's say Verdance and Cindra, pull your decks into two different ways where the sideboard can't actually function against one without giving up to the other, but they're such insane representation. So do you think it's more of that where people are having sideboard trouble? Because could you just side for Verdance and Beater in some matchups, but then you're just giving up the ship to somewhere else? A lot of people are talking about the meta being it's straining the sideboard. And I know that's kind of the whole problem with deck building, deck contention. But Verdance is a very specific hero that calls for a very specific sideboard. You're doing that, you're giving shit up elsewhere.
The only card that's like generically good against her is Oasis Respite. Like, then after that, everything else is kind of mediocre. Like, Poison the Well is okay. Not great. It lets you eat a potion during potion combo. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what they could ban unless they don't mind hurting Florian at the same time. So, all right, I got one more thing I want to say, and we're going to use that to segue. We finally know what the ban list is for Silver Age. And it actually looks pretty exciting. Stream. I played one game and I'm already kind of excited. The ban list makes deck building really interesting because they kept some good offensive tools in the game. They kept a smattering of defensive tools, but they cut most of the generically crazy defensive tools out of Flesh and Blood. So it's a pretty large ban list. There's no real reason to try to go over every single card. We could almost spend a whole episode going over each card and why it's probably banned.
When we have a lull, we should definitely do an all Silver Age type of thing, decks that we want to think that we want to play, and maybe even showcase them. We could really actually make that into a fun.
I would do a Silver Age episode because I'm already cooking.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
We could totally do that, and everybody just bring some homebrew. That would be fun because I actually have some things I wanna try around. I
wonder if Max would be okay.
I kind of wanted to tinker with Mario.
Mario
I've
might
heard
be
a lot
all right.
of good things.
Or Slippy. Or solitary confinement, rather.
One thing Silver Age has done, considering it seems like LSS has put a large investment, they made a really shiny page for Silver Age, and they've got product lines coming out. They've got like a chapter 1 and chapter 2 of basically mini decks coming out supporting Silver Age. It's like $20 and you get one pack and a deck. It's actually seems like a fine deal.
Okay. I don't know about that.
At first, I was very concerned about a $20 precon that is comprised of nothing but bulk and a pack. That really confused me to begin with. But then the more I thought about it, I mean, you're going to end up paying about the same thing if you go through TCG Player, pay for shipping, and order everything individually, or you can just buy the precon and get a pack to go with it. So it's not really all that bad a deal.
Yeah, it's $15.
I mean, LSS is going to make a little more, make a little money off of it, but they need to.
Is it a specific? Oh, I mean,
they said it'd be pen.
Oh yeah, the new,
maybe Monarch 3, but
Monarch 3.
If you really don't like buying a $15 precon and you need to pick up like a few things, you can give us some money by clicking on our TCG Player affiliate link.
Okay, I need to run really quick, and then just redo the segue. I gotta go downstairs for like 2 seconds, so you're gonna cut this out.
Oh man, I'm trying to.
I know. Just segue it one more time when I come back, and I'll roll with it. But I don't want to leave this outside.
We need to leave this in so Will can make fun of us.
Leave it in there. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's happening right at the 30-minute mark. This is the latest market minute we've ever done.
Yeah. We probably need to start putting timestamps on stuff, if that's not too inconvenient.
I could try. I have to take notes as we go. So 30 minutes.
All right.
I'll try doing it this week.
3, Re-segue me.
No. The
All
magic's
right,
gone.
we're in the market minute. The magic's gone. We're in the market minute, but you can give us money using the TCG affiliate link, which works. Trust me, I know. I've used it quite a few times. Maybe not for all the purchases, but I think for most of them, I remember to go on and click it. But it's as simple as getting your cart filled up with all your goodies, and then just copying the link, pasting it, and then just checking out. At least as far as I'm concerned, that's how I've done it. Sometimes I go to the link like 3 times and go, well, am I really on it? Seems to work.
It works for like 24 hours. So, yeah. You just follow that link to TCG Player, and it should be good to go.
Oh, I must have been giving us crazy money then, because I bought all my Marlin bling with that link. So, most of it. Okay. I can't go through all the comments because I'm finding them out in real time. Like, people are messaging me and going, did you see how much this went to? And it's like, no. Blade Beckoner, right? The gloves, probably through the roof cold foil. Blade Beckoner boots, I can tell you they're higher than $11 because I sold one. So,
wow.
You know, just
the Blade Beckoner sleeve is good.
Just things. Steel braid buckler, I think is like 15, and that's the Guardian Shield. So, I mean, think about it. Like, bloodied oval, it's up there. Does it have a block value? Is it cold foil? It's probably really expensive. I do have some cards to kind of talk about. Most of them are not necessarily Silver Age dependent, although I really would. This is the time to check your cold foil bulk. This is the time to check your common and rare promo bulk as well. I understand promo cards, majestic things of that nature are not allowed. I don't know if that means promo versions of rares. That would be really weird to disallow like a promo soup up, for instance. But just in general, promo blue soup up is like $12. So crazy, I know. I never thought it would see the day that the blue soup up would be $12, but lo and behold, it is. So if you've got a bunch of cold foil comments or promos sitting around, or weird gem pack, doodads, they're probably going to go up if they're playable and they find it in the deck, because Silver Age is going to move into the Blitz format, supposedly. It's going to just sideswipe it. And there will probably be professional tournaments with Silver
There's
Age.
Definitely going to be.
There's already
there's already 3 battle
tournaments
hardened
in commoner.
confirmed.
Well, like there's usually a gold foil commoner event at every like major event, so it's not trivial to play commoner.
Just like we got an LL Calling, I'm pretty sure we're going to have. I mean, we already will with the world premiere, but I'm saying in general, I would not be surprised if we get a top 8 or a cut from whatever CC to Silver Age, because I think the fundamentals of Fab are on display in Silver Age to an extent. There's still some really crazy things that can happen.
Okay, called shot here. Pen, which everybody thinks is Penumbra, the world premiere is going to have a Silver Age calling attached to it.
It does. It already does. I'm pretty sure it literally it has.
Kind of makes sense.
Has that been announced?
Well, on that stream they said $20 and you get a chance. It's a world premiere and it has an attached event to it already. That's why they're
Did I miss that?
They're pretty much saying you can buy a deck and enter and maybe win, because the decks are supposedly going to be that good. Because it's commons and rares, so it's not like you got to do much. I mean, like, they're just going to reprint some really good. Like, let me just put it this way: Run Rothschild. If it's not in one of the brute reprint decks, they're just creating a crime. Because that card's $15 from the KO Armory deck. And it's a blue, and it's a rare.
Is it a rare?
Right. It's a rare. Run Rothschild. Boulder Drops are rare. There's some crazy cards they're going to allow in this format. That's why it's not going to be that long. Some of these games are still going to be really short. Either way, we're going to get to that, because we can talk about that all day. Let's just bust through some of these. Kind of a rare, could be used in the format, probably not. Blanche is a $3 rare and climbing. It's actually a $6 or $7 rainbow foil rare. That comes from MST.
That card's just good in CC. I don't know if that's going to be playable in Silver Age.
That's what I was going to say, because not many people are gonna want to hit the color hit the color chart, it's not really going to matter too much unless you got like 8,600 wins. Ooh, watch out for those 100 wins decks. But just keeping that in mind, I think there's better block 3/7s. Shelter from the Storm has actually shot up again. This seems like a buyout type thing. I was really excited because it had gone down to 80 and it was starting to fall down. And then it's for no reason. It just feels like, they get bought out, and it doesn't look like it was in one day. So I don't know. They're $110, and that's for a Japanese non-foil. You know what? There are no non-foils. There's only one at 163. So if you want a foil, they're 130. If you don't want a foil,
it's a good card.
I'd wait for a little, but it's really weird. Like, I don't know why today they just decided. But Shelter for the Storm, we might as well bring in the other thing. I had the EA version. Anyone want to take a guess what the EA is?
Shelter from the Storm, 320. That's my guess.
That's about my guess, too. About 300.
Okay. It went below 3. And they were selling at about... Well, no, it did. Like, I should say. That's past tense.
Oh.
So, like, of the ones, 3 of them sold for, like, 310, and that was back on the 6th. And then we got a 280, a 288. Oh, that's pretty good, right? 295. Okay. It's 350. And there's about 5 on TCG Player. So, you got that. But just keeping an eye on the big cards. There's been a lot of bigger swings on some of these cards, that being one of them. Although, just to point out, Command & Conquer, I think, is still at 66. So that's the Arcane Rising. I think everybody has completely gone off of the pointing, and they like the sword so much. I know there's still some real diehards that really like the point.
Discard your arsenal.
But I think the TCG player market, as well as the inaccessibility of Hunted, still, for what it feels like, because Hunted cases are about 460, still close to 500. Hunted just has some crazy. I mean, some cards at 100 are just insanely expensive. Not to mention the Slippy Chase out of there is still about 455. So there's still such great pull from that. So definitely worth it. A card that popped up that I hadn't really talked about ever, had a 30% increase. Arcanite Skullcap. Weirdly enough, you're telling me $50 for the rainbow foil, up from about 33 and below. In some cases below 30, early October. Some cases $24. These are rainbow foils.
So
up to $50.
Lyeth and Fatigue Jarl both play it,
and I think we're in line with that. I'll just slide it in. Every one of the Super Slam Marvels went up. Lyeth was the highest, actually, at 186. RKO was at 173 when I saw it, so thankfully I pulled another one so I could sell that one for higher. These are adult, by the way. Pleiades, I think, was at 150. I did not check on old Tough Nut because I think he's the one that needs the most help. He's at 140.
The day is like one. Okay.
So he's definitely I think he's actually the cheapest Marvel now.
Probably.
Yes. And so it's Lyeth, then RKO, then Pleiades, then Tough Nut. Lyeth actually took the lead, and he was the cheapest recently. So I don't know. Could be weird. Could be some weird inflation tactics. Could be some bullshit. You know how that works. But I would suggest that this is a time before things blow out of proportion. If you actually care to bling out your heroes, Marvel Young Heroes now have actual contention. Normally they don't, because Blitz is absolutely useless, and it was an awful format. And I can say that wholeheartedly. I mean, it was a terrible turn 0 win format. So now you actually get to play maybe a 5 or 6 or 7 turn 20 life game, which is a hell of a lot better in some cases than a 0 turn game. And enjoy your favorite Marvel hero. So Cold Foil Young Heroes, Marvel Young Heroes actually will go up in price in some cases. I would not doubt it, especially if a hero comes out on top. So definitely take a look into things like that. I'm not going to note them all, but I would not be surprised. Taking a look at some other cards, Show of Strength is still on top at $15. This Overcrowded and I believe Outside Interference continue to be some of the highest priced Majestics that we have from Super Slam. They continuously, well, I mean, there's Warmongers is a legendary, it doesn't count. They continuously peak at the top. Overcrowded being about $16, Outside Interference being $15, and then that Show of Strength being $15. And so just kind of those are the quintessential Majestics right now out of Super Slam. None of which, by the way, are expansion slots. Crazy enough. Fearless Confrontation, just want to keep it on the radar, has still a 1 month high of 112%. It is a $30 card, and it seems like it continues to go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's
a generic
probably really
from one
good.
of the worst received sets they ever printed.
Yeah,
So-
but Mastery Pack Guardian actually has some crazy. It's weird. It's a bad set. Some of the Majestics are really bad, and then some of the cards out of that set are just wild. Like those boots are wild. That
the
that
boots
Fable's
are
kind of
okay.
wild.
Boots-
They look cool. They win the coolness factor. Balance of Justice continues to fly to the moon, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. It's over 200 now. It's at 210. And that's for the rainbow foil. I don't think anybody should be surprised. I really, really hope most of you guys jumped on it when we talked about it way before. Balance is not something that ever falls out of contention. You're either playing Crown or you're playing Balance most of the cases. Or you're like me and you're playing this really useless, can't even block a T-Bone Crown of Dominion, and yes, it's a 10, and yes, it's Marvel, but the problem is I got T-Bone and I lost my tunic. You want to know why? Because I blocked with my other crap, and this can't be used. So we learned a valuable lesson. You can't block with the damn hook ever, because T-Bone's a
Not against
hell of a drug.
mechanologist. Yeah, do not.
God damn it, man. I lost my tunic so early. It was on 3, by the way. Oh, that's criminal. Okay. Swing Big went up a little bit. The normal Swing Big, the Everfest Swing Big, it's about 30, 31 now. So actually really jumping up. For a while, it set at the $25 range, and I didn't think we were 25, 20. I didn't think we were ever going to get any movement on it. But I think people are really coming into KO. I think the deck probably is getting ground down to a more concise sort of, this is what you play, just run it, leave it as it is. I still think KO will sneak wins handily and can roll hot. Same thing with, decks like Dio. I don't think just because the Verdance shares and Cindra shares are that high that you overlook some of those decks. In line with that, Scaling Fleshbag continues to go. It is $80 for the rainbow foil. In fact, the cold foil is actually cheaper than the rainbow foil, unless that's not a real listing, which it might not be. But that is the quintessential brute headpiece. I don't think there's anything better than that. It's pretty wildly good. That's pretty much what I have. This is one of those times where it's really hard to search for cold foil comments, believe it or not. 2, I just think that people are react buying right now before we know whether anything is good. But Silver Age is going to be a wild format because since it's common and rare, certain go-to strategies may not always be the ones that win out. So things that are very linear that seem like the best outright. I got to grab this because, it's obviously good. Like, I don't know, Scepter of Pain, right? You're like, it's legal in Silver Age. Might as well grab me a cold foil, one of those. But, the deck might suck, might be flail all the way. We don't know. I don't know how Vincent's can operate without Dirge. Although Malefic Incantation skipped the ban list, right? So at least you got that.
It did.
But we'll have to see how decks really respond. We're entering a Wild West in a lower power format than we would in our other Wild West format that nobody likes or majority of people don't like. But
so the key takeaway is if you think you have an interest in a young hero for Silver Age, you need to move on it sooner rather than later before the format gets figured out.
It out. The best part about this format is it's going to be the cheapest thing in the world to play. And I probably I know I went and like that. That's literally I synthesized bulk, and I'm still left with that much. Could build 1 million decks with people's bulk. Like, this is the time where it actually feels so good to just go through your commons and rares and just pull out all the other stuff, because it's commons and rares, and because of this set might actually put rares into majestic or higher level prices in some cases.
Some of the older sets,
you are going to
surely
like
not
outsiders and back. Some of the rares could go up,
and some of the shorter printed rares.
To swing it all back around, $20 for a deck if it has some of these shorter printed rares. If we got an assassin deck that's got shreds in it and they're yellow, you're gonna feel pretty good actually, because they're $6 a damn shred right now. So let's be real.
Shred's probably pretty good in Silver Age.
Shred's probably wildly good. I mean, when you take away 3 and you hit for 3 in a life format where there's 20 or less life,
bro,
there's no D-Reacts. The D-Reacts
no, there are D-Reacts. There's just much less. I mean, you could say Springboard Somersault sucks. I think that card is fine. You're still gonna go, man, I hate Springboard Somersault every time it gets played against you.
And ninjas still have Flick Flack. Like, Iris insulated.
No, they don't. I would not be playing Silver Age if Flick Flack was legal. I would just.
Is it banned?
Yeah, that needs banned more than Sink Below. What do you mean, oh man? Ira is legal in Silver Age, and you would think Flick Flack would be okay?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like,
I wanted to go play some Flick Flack Ira.
Okay.
Oh man, go look at the ban list first before you get excited like me. This is bullshit.
Bonds of Attraction, Unconditional, Go Again, Shred seems pretty good.
Hey, at least they banned Zephyr Needle ahead of time in this set too. Hey, way to go, LSS. Way to not let a Unconditional Go Again poke for 3 make it into the format. Because that would have been wild. Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, get your cold foil commons out, get your cold foil heroes out. And if you're like, I just want to play, pennies on the dollar. Go have a time of your life. Somebody out there can build you a deck for free.
Do you know how messed up the format would be if Zephyr Needle was in? Because up sticks and run is legal.
Yeah, there's no way Zephyr Needle's probably never going to come off a ban list again. If anything, it might be unrestricted in LL at some point. But we've seen the last of Zephyr Needle.
In LL.
It was a problem in LL. That's why they had to ban it. LL's got a whole different line of issues. But I have not been more excited for now. Benji's fine. I'm actually going to try and build Benji. If I'm not playing Benji, I'm rolling 6s with KO Berserker Run, and we're going for broke. We're going to show people how Skull Crushers was meant to be played, baby.
I don't know about all that.
If you roll a 6, you can't lose.
Just roll 6s.
Pretty sure Rugged Rollers are rare. And I got plenty of cold foil Rugged Rollers.
Okay, there's going to be so many people.
It's going to be so
many
cool.
people saying, "Wait, that's a rare?"
Yes.
Over the next few weeks.
This is the time to be alive in Flesh and Blood, where a bunch of people are going to come in and play a game at the cheapest entry ever, and actually be able to probably play a competitive format. Because Skirmish Season, Silver Age sounds so much fun versus, oh boy, how many blazes and all sorts of crazy shit am I going to sit across from? Okay, and nobody in our area even likes Blitz. Nobody.
The original Blitz decks. The original Blitz decks. Are they actually legal in Silver Age? There's no Majextus in any of those old Blitz decks, are there?
They might be. Some of them are sitting with like Sink Below and stuff in their list.
Oh yeah. Wait,
you'd have to change a few cards. There are some Blitz decks that
I don't think there's a Sink Below in any of them. The only one that I think is the Bolton Armory deck, and it wasn't in Classic Battles, was it?
Regardless,
we're gonna find out.
You could just 1-for-1 change Sink Below with Springboard Somersault, and it's fine.
Uprising Dromai Blitz deck has Sink Below in it. That's an Armory deck.
Well, maybe you can't do Springboard Somersault and Dromai.
There you go. It's just Dromai. Dromai's the only one. Weirdly enough,
that's actually. She has Sigil of Solace too. I bet. and Rake the Embers.
Let me see. Yeah, she's definitely got Rake the Embers in there. Does she have a Sigil of Solace? Let's see. That's actually...
She's got to. So, but
no,
yeah.
she doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Rake the Embers is what that little blitz deck is built around, and that is super not legal.
10 blitz decks, though, we're definitely going to get a wide array. Hopefully, it's some of the earlier, more fun heroes and not a lot of the newer heroes that don't need reprints, is what I'm getting at. So I think this is a good opportunity to create some really... And like, I might even buy them just because I can't find the comments.
You know what's
Rares.
not
I don't want
banned?
to search for them.
All the Assassin and Ranger traps are all legal.
Oh, dude, somebody's about to make some wild ass turtle riptide deck.
Oh, no, none of Riptides. No, none of
blocky
Riptides.
spiders, dude. Blocky spiders.
No, none of those traps.
Yeah,
but
none of
but you
Riptide
can still play the
Specs
other
are-
damn traps.
Yeah, but
You don't need specializations to win.
you don't have a weapon, bro. You kind of need a weapon.
Lace with Frailty, Blood Rot are all free. Why can't I just play Azalea and Murkmire, Grapnel, and Enigma for 25?
Okay, we're gonna have to do a Silver Age episode like next week, just so we can discuss everything.
I'm already doing my Silver Age homework.
Endless Arrow's not even banned.
What's not banned?
Endless Arrow. Oh, it's a super rare. I lied.
No, Endless Arrow is a majestic.
It's all bullshit, is what it is. I need to go sit down and make. I need to go sit.
I think
I just want to
Elemental
play Azalea
Lexi.
so
I
bad.
think Elemental Lexi is good.
Ooh, I don't want to
I
play
think
Lex.
all the other Rangers are probably terrible.
I'll play Marlin and Silver
Lexi.
Age.
Oh, I bet you will. You'll have all of the 6 harpoons in your deck that you could shoot.
Whoa, we got things like Swift Shot. Hold on now.
That doesn't
Don't
say harpoon
necessarily
on it.
need. What if
And
I'm
Tipple,
playing
right?
Redliner?
Why are you playing Marlin then?
I don't know.
Oh, you want to know the worst
She's got
thing?
that cool block card.
Hold on. You're also forgetting you can't run Crown of Dominion or the gloves. Like all these gold generating heroes
I'll still get some gold.
Okay.
We'll still fish some gold. What can we
Puffin.
make gold with?
Puffin might be okay, even though she doesn't get Polycranka. Because her Zeppelins are still really big, heavy-hitting cards. Maybe she's playable.
Most of the big ones
I
are
don't know.
majestic.
Dude,
though.
she can't make cogs. What's she gonna make? How's she gonna make? She's just gonna have to just play a bunch of blue non-blocks in a game where you only start with 20 life. Nah, Puffin
That's
sucks.
bad. That seems like a
Dash,
bad idea.
though. Dash is probably pretty good.
Yep, Dash. I actually think Max is probably pretty good too. Like making the hyperdrivers and stuff and having the resource efficiency with the hyperdrivers is probably pretty strong.
Yeah, no, and good block cards, and some of those mech cards are pretty crazy. Could Teklo get away with some things with some of the
all
rare
his
base
armor,
stuff?
all his armor is majestic.
Not all of it.
Oh, the only ones worth playing. You're only gonna play the blue ones. The red ones suck.
I mean, it's Silver Age. You take what you can get.
Wait, also the new good armor are M's, like the base armor. So you gotta go back to the... No, it's terrible.
The Cogworks base stuff, yeah, okay.
Dash is good. Max might actually be playable. Dash IO might be playable. Probably not. The lower life total is kind of rough.
Is Teklo Pounder a rare or is it a majestic?
Teklo Pounder's a majestic. Thank
super
God.
rare majestic.
No, it's considered an M. So it's definitely not legal. Man, do you know what Commoner Dash starts and play with, right? A hyperdriver. You start the game with a red hyperdriver. That's how you play Commoner Dash. You basically just start with a tunic counter the first 3 turns of the game. That's how your deck works.
That's wow. Okay.
I don't know. I
There's
gotta be
so
a
much
Benji
potential
main.
in this format.
I gotta be a Benji main. This is my time to shine on Benji.
Yep.
with
What,
no
no fi?
specializations. That because I'm pretty sure they're all not legal.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Whirling Mist Blossom is legal for Ira, but I think the Benjis are majestic.
I think so.
It's
I'd have to look at Spring Tidings.
because Benji's is
Ira's
wild
funny
stuff.
enough. She's like one of the only characters with a non-majestic specialization.
I wonder if they tested the format with giving the heroes their
Spring Tidings
specializations.
is certainly majestic.
Okay, yeah, that tracks. And the card's crazy, so yeah, that definitely tracks.
This card's insane. Oh my god.
That card is
Wait, it just has unconditional go
wild.
again? Like you don't even have to play it as long. Oh my god. Man, that card's messed up. How's Benji not played more in Blitz? I guess it's just he doesn't have space to ever play this. It doesn't deal enough damage. I don't know.
Benji's
just
a
too
weird.
fast.
It's a weird
Was.
deck, right? Because I think sometimes you want your opponent to be able to block, but Benji's whole thing is can't block from hand. So most of the time, people are like, "That's really cool. You poke me for 2. Oh, that's neat." And then they just smash you back for whatever they want. It's like playing against a Reinhardt. Like you intimidate your whole hand. You can't block anyway. Okay, that's fine. I'll just hit you back harder.
I don't know.
Like he's got 2 specializations, both of them are M, so it won't be you rocking specs. Well,
I can't wait to get off of here and actually go look at the assassin stuff that I can put together in a solitary confinement deck. And what's the young Mario? What's the young Mario's name?
I don't know. He's not called Mario because he's called Mario because Marionette.
Yeah.
He is
Really good for them.
called Web of Deceit.
Okay.
He's also on the promotional art for the format.
Yeah,
Him
I mean
and
he's got
Icelander.
a Silver Age deck coming. Okay, so are we collectively agreeing that Silver Age is going to be abbreviated as Sage?
100%.
That's what I've
they've
seen.
already.
Yeah,
That's what they've
I
already
think
come
so.
out with. They pretty much confirmed it. In fact, it's funny you picked that one. That Marvel's already shot up and it's climbing. Telling you, get your Marvel Young Hero.
Which do you think is going to be
What's it
better?
at right
Do you
now?
think it's going to be Web of Deceit or Solitary Confinement?
Solitary Confinement's gonna be pretty wild.
Honestly, probably Solitary Confinement. I mean, that go again on a stick is pretty good.
Web of
Access
Deceit's
to-
hero power though is really strong. Like all of them are even stronger in this format than they are in CC.
God, there's so many good attack reactions and that are rare quality too, and limited access to D reacts. Holy hell!
Assassin's probably going to be really, really good.
And then you still
What
got
is the,
access to
Web of
things like
Deceit?
Hurl too. Oh,
Well, no,
Whew.
you get access
Are you looking at
to
the,
danger
Web of
digits.
Deceit?
Those gloves are actually
Yeah.
really good in Blitz.
oh, those have to be like an insane cold foil. It's got to be like $1 billion. Hold on here.
Danger digits.
Okay, it's not. It's only like $1, but
Really?
yeah, well, they don't block, but they are an attack reaction.
Oh well, you definitely run them because you really need to throw a dagger and equip a Chelicera at some point.
Spider bite's rare. Oh my god, that's criminal.
Yeah.
But that's it. They got to be running double Spideys because Nerve is majestic. They're all the other ones are majestic. So you only have double Spider's bite.
No, you could
gonna have to get
run.
that
You
cold
could
foil.
run the non-majestic one that marks. I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's the one you played limited. So it's still quite good. That's the one that you could choose to break to mark.
I mean, you're not gonna get any value out of it if you don't mark though.
Not necessarily. You still have like some really busted attack reactions like Scar Tissue. Scar Tissue isn't banned. Dang. Man, dude, cut from the same cloth is legal. To the point is legal. Scar tissue is legal. Yikes. The only one that got banned is Savor Bloodshed because it's an M, but cut from the same cloth is crazy. Okay, Assassin might be pretty good.
Wow.
There's going to be so many fun decks. And the best part is, hey, here's the best part. You can make them all for like $5. Because if you don't care about the rarity, which you shouldn't until you find the deck that you love, you should just put together a bunch of your favorite heroes and commons and rares and go out and have a wonderful time. Make your rugged rollers and make them all. Because this is going to be a really fun format. The fundamentals are going to be there. The games are going to last a little longer. It's still going to have good decision making for higher.
You say that, but I can't wait to break Blossom of Spring, throw Chalicera, and then pump it to like 15 at instant speed. You're just like, ooh. Yeah, that was sweet. I love this format. Wish I had defense reactions.
Yeah, but you're gonna be able to do that like one time, and they can block their whole hand.
They're gonna swing Chalicera. They're gonna have the other one that marks. They're gonna break their danger digits and mark you, and then they go to the point.
Break danger digits to mark you how?
With the other dagger. The one that you can hit and mark. Marks. What's it called?
Mark of the Huntsman. Yeah. Mark of the Huntsman.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot
that
about
one
that.
marks too. You'd definitely be running at least one of those because you could always up sticks and up sticks and run is legal. Oh man. I'm definitely making at least I think I'm going to try to make a Mario deck too.
See? Mm-hmm. Web of Deceit.
Yeah. And so I'm going to call him Mario. This
is still Mario.
This is the format.
Baby Mario. It's Baby Mario. It's got to be Baby Mario,
no,
right?
It's Wario.
Wario, because he's Web of Deceit.
Because he starts with a W. It makes no sense. It's so stupid, but I'm going to call him Wario. Okay.
How many people have you ever seen excited about Blitz decks this way? Zero. Absolutely zero people.
If anybody is
you haven't
actually
seen me gush
interested
about Data
in...
Doll, so...
Oh, you get one more format. You get one more skirmish. You get one more time. I get to play Quicksilver Prodigy one more time.
One more time to do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Ass shit. You're right.
Okay. Here's a thought. Any of the 10 precons that they highlighted is probably a safe hero to pick up as a Marvel. Wouldn't you say?
Oh,
did they put the list of them out for the 10 for the 10 decks?
They showed them.
Where? Oh, somebody grabbed. I didn't know that. We need to at least. We've been rambling on. I didn't even know the 10 decks were alive.
All right, I'll go through them real quick. You got Bravo, specifically the one from the multiplayer product.
Wait, not even Welcome to Wraith one?
No, I don't even know if he's the same either. I'd have to look.
Oh, interesting.
Then you got Dash, Viserai, the original KO, the one that doubles, I think. No, that's normal KO. Not the original KO, but the discard a 6 and get a might token. Then you've got Icelander, you've got Web of Deceit, you've got Azalea, you've got Dorinthia, you've got Enigma, and you have Phi.
Oh, right. Azalea and Dorinthia? Okay.
And who knows? There could be...
Dory's actually going to be really good.
There could be new support for each of these heroes in each of these decks, right?
I didn't even think about that.
We don't necessarily... That'd be kind of wild.
Well, they could kind of shore up some weaknesses, right? They're like, okay, these heroes just don't have anything in this slot. In the common or rare.
Ooh. We'll see. That would be wild. World premiere. If it's hold on.
It's coming out with
case, it's coming out with Pen. I know. If that's the case, they need to restrict that specific calling when it reveals to just the decks, because I think that would make the plane. Hold on.
Okay.
You buy a deck and you enter with one of the decks, and that way you can't bring anything else. It's just which deck and pilot is the best. And that way, everybody's on the same play. Dude, come on.
Okay.
You're never on the same playing field.
That's a missed opportunity.
Heroes. Like,
Who cares?
If they're saying that any of those 10 heroes could win a calling, put your money where your mouth is.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I would love that.
But
LSS right now, baby.
okay, really quickly, the Bravo that's being reprinted was originally printed as a Majestic, but they're printing him as a rare in the pre-con. It's Bravo, Flattering Showman, Action, pay 2, tap, turn a face down card in your arsenal face up. If it has Crush, it gets +2 and Dominate this turn. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
It should be nobody else bringing, I made my cool home. Save that for another tournament. The world premiere, the release of these decks should be buy a deck, pick a hero, play in the calling or whatever it is, and send it. And that way the Joe off the street can buy a deck, learn how to play Flesh and Blood, and somehow win because he's rolling hot. That's the way it
maybe
should
not
be,
the calling.
baby.
Maybe not the calling, because everybody wants to play their own thing in the calling. Maybe do the battle hardened that way. That would be cool.
Battle hardened or
force them.
Or maybe they have
true sealed deck.
Like maybe they have like double ticket events where it's a pre-con event.
That'd be so much fun.
Because the double ticket events usually run a little higher in value, so like you could actually have the deck as part of the entry fee. 20. It does say $20 ticket to the $2 million world tour.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. It's
They're
a
heavily implying that there's some form of high-end event.
They want you to buy for $20 the deck, and you get the entry or whatever, and you go and you play. That's what they're selling this as. These decks are so good that they're supposed to be ready to go. As in the fastest way to get into Flesh and Blood. I bought this deck. It's actually competitive. I want to play. They might have hit some. $20 is kind of steep, but we'll take it.
They could put alternate printings. They could put news support. They could do things to actually make it worth the $20.
That's just I'm gonna buy every single one of the decks for $10 $20. But that's just asking for problems. They shouldn't do it.
I think
either way.
I think they come in displays where you could just buy the whole chapter. Man, I don't think you're gonna have a problem. Like
I'm gonna buy the chapter.
Ooh.
And I don't want to just overshadow. There's also Black Friday swag. So all LGSs around, all LGSs, supposedly, God knows there's going to be people screaming, my LGS had 4. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. But they're 2-pack boosters that you get for spending X amount of money. I think it's $150. And they give you the booster, and God knows what's in it. They didn't tell you. They didn't tell anybody what's in it. They don't care what's in it. They're not going to tell us what's in it. I'm assuming this is where some wild reprints are going to be, jam-pack style. Just go out there and gamble and enjoy it. Is it $50? It's every $50?
Yep.
Well, they got to cap it out, because let me tell you, if I go buy like
10 booster packs and they'll give you a 2-card Black Friday.
Does it have to be Flesh and Blood related product, or can I finally buy some Mega Evolutions Pokemon and still get some Flesh and Blood?
It does say it needs to be a Flesh and Blood purchase.
Damn. Well, I mean, that's fine.
It's a limit of 1 per customer per day.
Okay.
Recommendation, by the way. I don't think.
Oh, no, come on. Somebody out there is going to fuck it up, but that's fine. Everybody else follow the recommendation. Because people are going to scalp those things like crazy anyway. So you might as well just follow the recommendation. I don't know. I'm excited. I think there were some really cool things. I know a lot of people were kind of like bummed that they didn't get all the other stuff, but I think that them getting most of the Silver Age stuff out of the way, and then Worlds is free to talk about the kind of classic instructed sort of side of things, really makes it worthwhile. It was a good keynote speech. They had some showcase games of Armory decks, and I think of
did we have the Reinhardt list before that game? Like, did we actually know what was in the Reinhardt?
The Reinhardt cards are.
I told you, there's just so much stuff that came out like in the past week.
the Reinhardt equipment is pretty crazy. Just Reinhardt is all about beat chest now. There's a new Majestic.
Dude.
There's a new blue. There's a new blue 6. It blocks for 0.
He's
'cause
literally
they
that
gotta do
guy who
something.
won't quit taking his shirt off.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I know that for a fact. So I know the deck had Massacre in it. I know it was centered around beat chest. I know there was a new blue Majestic 6 that blocked for 0. And there was a new Majestic. Which is pretty crazy. Reinhardt got a Reinhardt specialization.
The one
blue
that the
6.
2 for 6 that has beat chest that gets go again seems quite strong. But all the other stuff is average.
You
I
know
do
what's
like
not
the
average, though?
promos.
Yeah, the Reinhardt
Oh, the
Pro
golfing.
is really hot, but I was about to mention the new champion
Club.
promo, the quick dodge flexors with that
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
that Marvel version on the back.
The Marvel
Holy
gold foil
crap,
calling
man.
champion stamp quick dodge flip. Let me tell you something. If
The
you win
flex.
those, just
Ooh.
keep them. Nobody is gonna buy those and go, look, I got the like. They mean something solely to you. If you win those, you better keep those. You better grade that shit. You better keep it. You're the calling champion. Keep those things.
I mean,
What does that mean
Don't-
for
I don't
the heroes going forward?
The hell
Like
if I know.
the tier 4 heroes. Is it going to have a Marvel version?
Oh, stop! This is getting grotesque.
Ooh.
I can't collect all this shit.
Mm.
There's
try.
not enough money. Yeah, I know. There's not enough money at my disposal to collect all these things. I'm still stuck on Kasaya Conquerors. I haven't even toppled that hill yet.
yeah.
The world champion promo. Oh, the world champion hero would actually say world champion on the Marvel side.
That means they would.
Oh.
That means they would have to have one of every hero made
Yes,
ready to go.
I mean, they
Oh,
do.
they already kind of
I mean,
have that.
they do that every time.
Of course they do. Oh my god, all the swag.
Yeah, seeing a Betsy Pro Tour champion thing would be hilarious. But
I just
I
want a
still
romping
say-
club.
Yeah, the romping club is
The golf club?
wildly fun.
Yeah.
the golf club romping club.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
that's cool.
So they're getting my money when I go to Philly. I'm definitely gonna go spend $150 and get a.
We got to
Marvel
wrap
right
this
arm
up
romping club.
eventually, but I've got a goal for you. You have to take these cards and you have to get them put in PCG player slabs. I can't do this anymore.
Okay. I mean, what that means before I go to Philly, you have to do the thing where you like break it open because I'm not breaking your slabs.
Wait, do they need to be broke?
Yeah,
They won't break them for you?
I don't think they will. It's too dangerous to the card, so I don't think they'll break your slabs for you. I think you have to break them yourself.
They usually re-slab. They usually
just
offer
talk to
re-slabbing.
them. I'm just saying, like, if
I
you
gotta
give
figure
them
out
to
somebody-
me and they go, we won't break
If-
them, I'm not going to break them for you.
No, that's fine. If somebody out there knows whether or not PCG will re-slab, one of them is from PCG, but I got to go do some research on it. The other one's PSA. I'll break them both. I've broken so many fucking slabs. So I just pair of pliers and just crack them.
Well,
It's okay. I just need them put into player slabs so they fit in my deck box, and I stopped doing this because I had these in my pocket, and it's just not a good time. It's not fun for anybody. I don't like it.
you can get
I wanted to
boxes
fit that
that
deck box
work
back
better,
there.
but anyway,
Look at that. That's a one-stop shop there. All right.
so slab us on out of here.
All right. So, Donnie, where can everybody find you?
Draco Hominus 87 everywhere social media is sold, mostly on Twitter at this point, definitely in any of the live streams that you see
Yeah.
from the official Fab channel, a lot of times in some of the other ones too. I try to catch most of the live streams. What?
You were chatting. I was going to chat in the chat. I was on the account and you were chatting. I was like, "Hey, that's Donnie. He's watching too from the same channel." During the live stream, it was funny.
I have to constantly go out of my way to make sure I don't do that.
Oh man. Thomas,
I mean,
where
if all
can
three of
everybody
us are
find
on
you?
there, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Wet the System Fab on Twitter, Wet the System on Discord, sometimes accidentally on Siblings and Cardboard on YouTube. I have to always make sure, okay, did I switch back to the personal account?
Oh man. We all take turns typing and have to figure out who it is. Like, man, they're sending some weird different messages. The flavor's off on them.
Why are
Big
siblings
Max,
having 5 different conversations? Wow.
at Big Max Fev on Twitter, at Big Max Blue Sky. Still cracking packs. Need to figure out something fun to open after Super Slam. It's been an extended stay on Super Slam. And hopefully playing some Silver Age soon. So definitely want to do that. Also, before I set us on out, sound off in the comments. Tell us who you're excited to play in Silver Age. Seriously, I think it's a great thing to talk about. Who are you excited to play? What do you think is going to be busted? Give us some fodder. We can do a whole episode on this. So if there is nothing else, thank you for joining us, everybody. We hope you enjoyed catching up with us this week. And if you did, subscribe or follow, depending on where you found us, to catch us again next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, buy those cold foil heroes. And remember, we're all siblings in cardboard. And speaking of cold foils, everybody that bought all those old knocker cold foils out, you just got screwed, which I think is hilarious because they were sold out over $100. Oh, checkmate. Because they're banned.
Ooh.
But you know what didn't get banned? Pummel. Pummel escaped the ban list. So you gotta read the card and you gotta discard the card. No way. There's triggers in Silver Age and you gotta follow them. But seriously, read the card. Explains the card. Take care.